Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the, I guess we'll call it the first annual Fish Tank Barn holiday party. So definitely welcome everybody. So we are going to do some giveaways tonight. So let me see who is in the chat. There's definitely quite a few folks in here. So let's go ahead. We got Rack is in here from River Life. Excuse me, Don Gallagher. I'm going to go back up here again. Scotty G, HG Aqua, Anthony's Fishy Friends. Candy is here, who is eligible to win. David Gilkison, Mr. B's. HG Aqua, we did. Derek's here. How's it going? Sushi Berry's here as well. Don's here. So thank you for all the support, Don. Kind words. Appreciate it. Let's see. David Gilkison's here. Big J. River Life, I think I got. Alright, Dan Slee, how's it going? Chris, how's it going? Yep, definitely check out Chris before. And subscribe to him if you like what he's got and everything. Big D is here. Tom Patterson is here. How's it going? Chevy Fish, Storm Rider, hey Melvin. So I think we got everybody. If we didn't, I apologize, but Aquatic Nest is here as well. So that being said, since we got all the folks here, we'll go ahead and do the little plug real quick. So to enter the contest, need to enter, hey Amber, how's it going? You need to enter hashtag Fish Tank Barn. Only enter it once, or else Nightbot will not cooperate with you. So, and definitely support Candy and Pam's GoFundMe. So, sorry, I'm reading the chat as we go here. Yep, JH, we're doing okay. Been through some tribulations in the barn. We've been kind of fighting the water, as we could say. So there was a little bit of a chance that the stream may or may not have happened tonight. Hold on 1 second, guys. Apologize. Sorry about that. So yeah. So hey, Daryl, how's it going? So one of the things is this morning the breakers were all tripped in here. So fortunately, a couple of the breakers were here, and the breaker box had the same problem as the roof. So we had a little bit of water in there. So unfortunately, I fixed that as well. So that's now better insulated as well. So we don't get the water in there. Hey Caleb, how's it going? Hey Lumpy Dog. So unfortunately, I did have to spend tonight for a little while replacing circuit breakers. So that was fun, but fairly easy, thankfully. So and all, it was one of those things that was either going to go really well or going to kind of suck. So, well, so it is what it is. But updates otherwise on the channel, we are getting closer to the magical 1,000 number. I think we're somewhere around 930 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, check it out. And if you like what you see here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hey Susan, how's it going? So with that being said, we'll do a little bit of an update. Hey Vanovsky Tanks, how's it going? We'll do a little bit of an update real quick on the progress of the roof renovation project. So we've been kind of fighting the roof mold problem, not really mold, I guess, the roof water problem. So, yeah, I mean, it's been tough, though. I mean, I spent all weekend pulling out wet insulation and drywall and everything else. So, for those of you who missed it, so basically what happened was last Tuesday night, got done with the live stream, went upstairs, and literally the drywall was sagging kind of like this, and kind of reached up in there, and it was all wet. The insulation was all wet and everything. So we pulled it all out, or I pulled the majority of it out. So I'm about 3/4 done. So 9:29. Okay, like I said, I was going to say around 9:30. So yeah, definitely please to subscribe. So we've been tearing out drywall all weekend. So hey Scott, how's it going? So I will go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an update on that. So we'll go ahead and in a few minutes here we'll take the camera apart but down, and we'll go take a walk upstairs, and I'll show you the disaster that's upstairs. I don't see Scott in here. I'm sure Scott would make his stomach churn because it is a little ugly up there right now, just with all the drywall and moving stuff around, and it's a little bit tough up there, but we're working on getting it cleaned up. Tomorrow's trash day, so the trash people will not be very happy with me. They're already out to the curb. There's 3 Captain Kirby's, which are the 96-gallon, what do I call it, 96-gallon trash container, and then there's a bunch of bags as well. So Scott's here. So yeah, so Scott might, and the OCD will kick in hard for those of you who are OCD. I am the exact opposite, which kind of, my wife is very OCD as well, so she doesn't come out here very often, but we'll definitely, she doesn't come out here that often. She grew up with my mother-in-law, who is a very nice person, but, I mean, you could do surgery on her kitchen floor, so, and it's probably cleaner than most hospitals. So she grew up that way. My parents were very much not OCD, so kind of an interesting, kind of the ADD OCD sort of battle there. So that being said, I will go ahead now. We'll take you upstairs, and I kind of talk through a little bit of what was going on. So let me go get the cameras all set up here, and we'll go from there. And then we'll talk a little bit about the plan for over the holiday and everything. So just give me 1 second here and let me go ahead and get the get cameras and stuff set up here. Okay. All right, so we have the phone cam. We should have the audio, and yes, there's a cord sitting there. That's one of the things. So I'm going to take the hat off because it's going to get a little hot. So let's go ahead and walk upstairs, and I'll show you what's going on. Just so you guys know, if you're new to this, when I take this and go walk around, I cannot see the chat until I get back. So let's go ahead and we'll take a walk. So, all right, so we got just, you know, there is some fish progress. This tank's doing pretty well. This is the 125-gallon cichlid tank. We've got the Pseudotropheus interruptus up there, and the swordtails are up here as well. So let's go ahead and take a walk up the stairs, and we'll show you what's going on. So this is a construction zone. So I've not gotten this all out of here yet, but this is all drywall. So this is what we've been working on. So basically, let me show you. Hold on, let me put you in view of a good tank, and I will go get a piece of drywall, or I'll show you what we're doing here. All right, so this black stuff has kind of become the bane of my existence. So this is basically what this is. It's roof venting material. So we'll do it on this one, even though we've already done it. And you guys are upside down, aren't you? Are you upside? You might be upside down. We'll figure it out. So, you are. I know you're upside down. Hold on. All right, so hold on a minute. Let me go back down here, and we'll make sure that we're back on the audio. All right, you guys back? All right, so good. Okay, all better. All right, cool. So, all right, so you're definitely, all right, so now that you're not upside down, so what we're doing here is we're taking this roof venting material, sticking it up here in the rafter like so, and then covering it with the R7.5 foam. So this stuff right here. So it's definitely doing a lot better. So like if you look up here in the top here, this was all wet. Like when I took the insulation out of here, this whole beam was wet. So we are definitely making some progress in here for sure. So we're done all the way down to the end there on this side. And then all I've got to do, there's about 9 more here to do. So I'll take the drywall down, pull the old insulation out, take it outside, and then replace it with this. So that's what we've been up to here. So I'll let you look at something better downstairs. It's definitely ugly at the moment. So we'll put you guys in view of the cichlids. And then I will come over here. Sort of. All right. Let us flip the scene again. All right, we are back. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So, all right, let's see. So let me see. I turned my monitor upside. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's like I said, today was a little bit rushed. Yeah, anti-gravity barn. So understand, guys. Sorry about that. No, because it's funny because when I use this app to do it, and I share the screen, and so what I do, you know, and if I put the camera on the tripod the wrong way, it doesn't. It'll show it upside down. Thankfully, I caught it because usually I don't. So, yeah, sorry guys. Remember, I can't see the chat, so I wish I could figure out a way to figure it out somehow to like get the chat, because it would be better. Candy will send me a message in Facebook, so yeah, I learned. Yep. So it is a lot better up there now. You can literally sit there and feel the room breathe more as you were in here. Like before, it was leaf blower. Oh boy, I don't want to know. Yeah, and it's below freezing, like Lumpy Dog said, so. So, hold on. So what was lost and discarded? Hold on. Yeah, so we're definitely getting, we're getting better, so. Santa's watching. Yeah, he might be. So, there's one other word just to make sure we cover all the bases and everything. The gift cards were not sponsored. Yeah, we're not sponsored by either Flip Aquatics nor Aquarium Co-op, so I went ahead and bought them myself just to let you guys know that. Yeah, I might be getting cold too. I think I've already gotten my cold. I think Santa came early and just kind of like, I don't know, I was going to say like something I shouldn't, so we'll just go on. I think I've accepted which list I'm on. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So, yeah, you can put coal in your filter. There you go. So, I was going to kind of set this up until I had to play electrician earlier today. Kind of like a holiday party with like hors d'oeuvres, you know, have a part that is hors d'oeuvres and a part that's whatchamacallit, like the main course, but I kind of got sidetracked, so yep. So yep, I'm like 928, 929, so Bob, you're at 913. I am using OBS, Scott. I really like OBS, A, because it's free, and B, because it's free, and C, because I figured it out. So definitely, and then just so you know what I use for the camera, there's like a phone app, and Scott, if you want to know, for like when I take the phone, there's an app. So basically what I have here is I have 3 screens going. So I have the Nightbot and like you know, the screen share stuff on one screen. Hey Tampa Tom, how's it going? I have the OBS in front of me here, so I don't sit and do this or this. And then I've got the other camera sitting over here. So it's literally like a big, like, 3-screen thing. So, okay, so let me go ahead here and, Scott, so how I disconnect. So basically what I do is, there's this app, you have to purchase it. I think it's like $5 or something on your phone, like it's for iPhone, but it's called the Epic Cam Viewer. And so what I literally do is I do a screen share, and I'll screen share it onto one of my screens. So I've got like a setting labeled phone cam, and so what I'll do is I'll go to phone cam, and then what I have to do, or else you guys won't be able to hear me, is I have to turn the main mic off here and turn the mic on the phone, which is the audio input capture. A wireless webcam. No, so I just use my phone. I think you probably can use a wireless something with your camera. I don't know how to do it though. I've never played with it. Since I got this Epic Cam Viewer to work, I kind of was like, this is cool, I'll just use this. It works pretty well. I think I figured it out by playing so I was just playing around on YouTube trying to figure out how to do it, because I figured it'd be cool to kind of like walk around, and then like at the same time, you know, there's a lot of things you have to like remember to do while you're live though. That's the hard part, and you can see I screw it up like on the regular, you know. So I'll sit there and I'll hold the phone backwards, and then I'll put it sideways, and then I will forget to turn the audio on until you guys are seeing stuff but not hearing me. So yeah, so I don't know if there's like a Canon one, if one of those the Canon, what is it? Not the like the DSLR, but it's like the C700 or whatever it's called. That might do it. I do have some wires as well. So let's talk a little bit about plans for the kind of the new year. So I'm off of work on Friday, and basically I'm off until the 2nd, and I may actually take the 3rd and 4th off as well. So I may have 2 weeks off here. So it's definitely going to be go time with getting the rest of the barn kind of cleaned up here. I know it's been a little bit rough for the last few months. I mean, a lot of it's been the conventions and stuff. Like literally it was like every other weekend was something, either an auction or a convention. So like I felt like I could never get ahead in here. So next fall I'm going to have to make some decisions and do some things differently, I think, because it's just too much. You know, I might have to skip the Grand Rapids auction or stuff like that. It's getting a little bit... Yeah, so Scott, so basically how it works here with the Detroit automakers is the union is all the big three anyway are union, and so you get, as you know, even though I'm salary, they give you that week between Christmas and New Year's. It's like they negotiate it, and it's been that way forever. And then usually you go back like the 2nd or 3rd, and then so it's usually like a negotiated thing. So we get quite a few nice holidays. Like November is usually a big month for holidays as well. So for the years that it's a really weird. Okay. So the years that it's a federal election, we do get the election day off. They do give Veterans Day as well. So November, and then the two Thanksgiving and the day after. So literally there's 4 holidays in November as well. So it does get a little bit. It's interesting, and the building now is pretty empty. So it's literally the building I work in. It's about the size of the Pentagon. It's a little bit smaller. It's like the 3rd largest, like I don't know what to call it, office building or whatever. But it's basically it's Apple's headquarters is number 2. We're number 3, and then the Pentagon's number 1. So there's literally like 20,000 people that work in my building, and you can tell when these holidays come up because the building is empty. I mean, right now, like you can find good parking spaces and stuff like that, which usually doesn't happen. So So we do have a lot of work still to do in here, obviously, as you can see. Let me see. Yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. It's 9:31 now, so I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate all the views and everything. So I guess I really did want to give back a little bit to the community. I mean, I've gotten a lot of support here on my call it like year and a half-ish on YouTube. So definitely, from all the people who've inspired me, and etc. So do appreciate it. I mean, it's definitely kind of a thank you to the community. So I kind of want thinking about doing this every year, and I'll have to remember to do it because I usually don't plan things that far out in advance. So definitely something I want to give back a little bit. You guys have supported this channel quite a bit, so you guys come out to the streams quite often as well. So, and I really have gotten to know Corey and Rob, so I really like those guys too. So I want to support their business a little bit too. So definitely hopefully show me what you guys get when you use it. So I buy a lot of stuff from Corey. I don't buy as much from Rob just because I don't buy a lot of shrimp, but I still like what Rob does. So so I guess one thing I was going to make a topic, and I kind of didn't have room in the thumbnail, but so basically I did want to kind of talk about Christmas gifts. I know that other people have already talked about it, but I really kind of going to hit it from an aspect of what you don't buy for your significant other. I mean, the obvious one is fish, so definitely don't buy them a particular type of fish or any kind of fish, because it may not be what they want, it may not be what they care for, it may not be something they're interested in. So it's definitely something that you really want to shy away from. So, and then other things you don't want to do, really like a tank either. I don't know if I would really buy anyone a tank, just because as you get going in this, especially like if you have say the fish workout equipment. Yeah, that's a good one too. I could use some of that. I should use some of that stuff more, but I don't. So another thing you should do, is really don't get someone a tank. So really, like in this fish barn, like there's certain tank sizes that I have in here now that really don't fit. So auto feeder would be good. That's a good one. Fish food is another one. I think people are kind of picky about their fish food. If you are I don't know, if you're like if you're someone new, maybe not, but I think the Tampa Tom Fishing is the original and one and only Tampa Tom, I think. But so I think that is the one and only Tampa Tom. So I need more tanks. I do want to do a guppy and shrimp. Yeah. So Candy, I'm sorry if you're not feeling well. I know stuff's been going around here. But yeah, so it's been one of those interesting, kind of interesting what you can get people. Don't get them tanks, don't get them fish. Honestly, like gift cards are good. Cash is good too. Hey Kevin, how's it going? So definitely one of those. Just be really careful of what you get people. I mean, and you gotta pay attention to more marine tanks. Hardscape's a good one. Botanicals. Yeah, Kevin, I do have to get some more. I mean, there are still the clownfish breeding tanks and stuff in here. My other saltwater tank. Hey Scott, how's it going? Or good night. So, but definitely want to, I've been thinking kind of about doing another reef tank. Not sure yet, but yeah, thanks for coming out, Scott. I appreciate it. So Magna tickets as well. Yes, Corovids. So Mac the tickets as well if you have someone that's you want Amber for Christmas. Okay. Cool. So I don't know. Yeah. So are you guys going to be end up in Vermont eventually? Or are you guys going to end up somewhere else? I'm just curious. So. A booth at Aquashella would work too. That would be cool. Yeah. Let me see. Did you play Missing Pathos? Yeah. Yes. Amber is a fan of the Pathos. So heaters would be good if they're the right heaters. People are particular about equipment. So, I mean, if there's someone you don't like, you could give them like the Cyclone skimmer, which I was walking through somewhere, like I think it was like Petco or something, and it was like that skimmer is still floating around. Like that's an old but good, or good, not good, but bad old skimmer. I mean, someone actually told me one time that the Cyclone skimmer actually is better for other things than actually being a skimmer. So, Live Aquaria gift cards is another one. So, hey, I could have done that too. I could have done a Live Aquaria one. Seaplane skimmers. Yeah, the Cyclones are definitely something that's definitely something interesting for sure. If I ever come across like an old used one, I would actually like do a video on it and show you all the other things that you could do it. So definitely, you know, the Pathos is definitely, you know, Amber with the Pathos, not the mistletoe. Hey Jess, how's it going? Maybe we should do the Pathos giveaway and see how many people sign up. No, we're not doing the drawing till 9:50, so we've got another 26 minutes. So you guys have got to put up with me for another 26 minutes before we draw the gift cards. So sponge filters, pro filters, etc. So you have Dr. Black's 25 minutes. So one thing I have been playing with, and I don't have one floating around here, but the I've been buying some heater controllers as well. I bought a couple heater controllers recently. I've been playing around with the Inkward heater controller. So Rainbird, better replacement mistletoe. Humidity's gotten better there, Kevin. Definitely, no, we are not giving away a $500 gift card. So, you're at the wrong channel for the $500 gift card. We are, that's weird, please filter. Got candies fast on the draw. So, yeah, so definitely, so we're doing two $50 gift cards, one to Aquarium Co-op, the other one to Flip Aquatics. So what we do is when we draw the first one, we're going to go ahead and we'll let that person decide which one they want, and then for the next one, we're going to go ahead and we'll draw the second one, and then whoever wins that one will get that one. And then just email me with your email address, and then I'll send you over the gift card. You can open it and go ahead and do what you got to do with it. So, he said Pathos giveaway, and I squealed, ridiculous considering I'm sitting in a room filled with various types everywhere. That's funny. 5 racks. I could buy a new truck. No, we're not. $5,000 is not the amount. So, unless it's something I don't know, it's definitely not $5,000. So, Nathan Alexander, way you enter the drawing is you will put hashtag Fish Tank Barn, and we'll go ahead and draw it just kind of like Dan's fish once we get down to that point. And then my email is in the description along with all of the legality sort of stuff. Also check out Flip Aquatics and Aquarium Co-op. The links are in the channel as well. So what happened? Corey, if you're watching, JHS Pathos trying to come through my back door. So the plants are definitely not coming through anywhere. At this point, they are kind of buttoned down for the winter, we'll call it. So, outside right now it is pretty wet and snowy, etc. So, ask it to leave politely. Hey Tim, how's it going? It's kind of like a ghost. You just tell it that it has to go home, and then it will just kind of walk away. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and hit the Facebook post of the week. So we are going to start doing the drawings in 10 minutes. Hashtag I need a new truck. What's the favorite tank I have right now? Favorite tank right now? I think it's almost the Goodyear tank, the one that I did the aquascaping on. That's kind of the one that I kind of set in front of you, that you had to look at upside down. So that one is right now the kind of my favorite. It kind of changes. So Pathos, he's no man. It does what it wants. JH is you won't after a while. So I'll tell you guys a little quick story. So when I was dating my wife had a cat, and I actually happened to be allergic to cats. And so she wrote, as you're kind of doing that initial conversation, what do you think about this, that, etc., etc. She said, what do you think about cats? And I had to answer that one real long and hard. So I was like, yeah, we can do anything in her, she's like, I like cats, like other animals, but I am allergic to them. So now we have 3 of them, so I've gotten used to them, but definitely was something, you gotta, make some compromises here. I actually grown to like cats. I wasn't really much of a cat person growing up. But I kind of like cats because they're lower maintenance. Like dogs, you gotta take them out. They're not. They operate on their own terms, but definitely they're something. Something that's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna take the hat off. I'm getting a little hot. So let's go ahead and do the Facebook post of the week here. We haven't gotten that yet. Still don't like the way the mouse moves on this for sure. Alright, so Halo El Yak, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in here before, so welcome. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Have you guys ever watched the movie Snatched? It's a Guy Ritchie movie. It's back in the 90s where they basically they go to, it's in the UK, and they basically have the they basically go to the gypsies and try to buy a caravan, and then at the end of it they go ahead and turn around and go back and actually end up owing the gypsies a caravan. So once we gotta get going here, just before we do the Facebook posts of the week, if you are not subscribed here, go ahead and check out. If you like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we don't miss any updates here on the channel. So, thank you guys for giving Eliak a warm welcome. So, all right. So, I think we did hit a record too. So we've got 49 on now. So I think the record before was 48. So thank you guys for coming on. Yeah, Brad Pitt's the Gypsy. So definitely a good movie. Another good movie, if you ever can find it. You probably have to get it off of Netflix or somewhere else, but it's called Goodbye Lenin, and it's a German movie. It's got German subtitles and everything. But what it's about is basically, oh cool, we got 50 on now. So all right, so we won't use Nightbot too often, but Nightbot can definitely will help with the giveaway. So apparently Nightbot's got a little bit of an attitude. So maybe it's like Detroit Nightbot or something. I don't know. So yeah. So what it's about is basically it's in East Germany when they do. Maybe checking his list. It's in East Germany during the right when communism's leaving and democracy's coming, and this guy's mother has a heart attack right in the middle of like the changeover, and so there's no stress that you can't stress her out after she comes home, or else she'll have like a heart attack and pass away. And so literally what they're doing is these guys will keep going and trying to recreate East Germany, while these guys, so they make all this fake stuff, and and they like have a fake news report, and they like still try to find these East German pickles that have like gone away, and it's all this kind of stuff like that. So they at one point during the movie, like you see they take Lenin off of like something, and you see like this helicopter like flying Lenin across the screen, and then they've got to create the news report to talk about it. It's kind of a really entertaining movie, especially if you like something that's like historically related, which I tend to enjoy for those type of movies. So right now, let me check the temperature here in Detroit, Michigan area. We are not in Detroit, but we are in the Detroit, Michigan area. Right now, it is 30 degrees here in Metro Detroit. So not as cold as Amber, but it is definitely cold. Yeah, JH, when you go to Vermont, you will be in for a shock. We had someone here from Mexico, and we went on a plant tour, and literally I thought he was not going to make it. Like he was so cold that like he just couldn't handle it. It was really, I was a little worried for a moment. I'm like, he's just looking. He was definitely, he was struggling a little bit. So let's hit the Facebook post of the week real quick before we get to the time that I said I was going to do stuff. That's bull hockey, Mike. Pulling up to freeze your burgers when you yeah. No, that will definitely do it. Southeast Michigan rep. So hey, Curtis, how's it going? So for those of you, just because we're getting close to 950, it's definitely you put in the hashtag Fish Tank Barn if you would like to win the gift cards, and then send me the email if you do happen to win. The UP is a different animal altogether. We're not going to talk about about that. Let me find our post of the week. All right, so first post of the week here from Amazonas Magazine. I did share this one out on my personal Facebook page, but they did find a new live-bearing species in Mexico. I did read the article. So basically, it was seemed to have a very narrow range, but they did find this new species of live bear. So I'm imagining somebody in the ALA will eventually come across it but definitely pretty interesting as well. River Life to enlist Nightbot, you've got to like download it from your site, or download it into, or like get, log into it. You can link your YouTube account to it, and then from there, it'll go ahead and update your update everything there. So everyone hit the like button as well. We got like 39 likes, so we've got now 40 because I liked it. But go ahead and hit that like button as well. But yeah, go ahead and check out this this article from Amazonas. It's definitely a pretty cool thing to see these these new live bears and having them find new things. When a little bit about my history, just so you guys know, is I was a big saltwater guy for quite a while, and I always kind of thought that the freshwater side is kind of was like just done and been done, but it's always cool to see them finding new things. So definitely check that out as well. The next post here, and I've been seeing a lot of these, and I've been seeing more of them, and it's kind of getting on my nerves. So we'll call this a micro rant. So this individual who will remain nameless, Monroe, Michigan, 2 gars sitting here, literally like just giving them away. And like I've seen a few of these now, and it's like, it's getting kind of disturbing. But it's just, it's like if you're gonna buy a fish like this, I'm not gonna get into the whole if it's a monster fish, not monster fish, or that whole. We're gonna leave that alone. But I mean, gar are game fish. I mean, they're like pike. I mean, that are in muskies and stuff that float around here. So, oh yeah. So we got the Chicago Detroit thing. So hey, Shishi's Aquatics, how's it going? So we are at 9:49. So we are definitely getting close to drawing time. So let me hit the other post of the week, and then we'll go ahead and give you guys a minute or two to put the hashtag fish tank barn on there, and then we can go ahead and we'll start drawing it. All right. So this was going to be so ideas of a 250 to 300 gallon aquarium. So, and what would you do with it? I would, hey Flynn, how's it going? So if you were to do a 250 to 300, what would you put in it? I would either do like a large, African cichlid tank, or I would do maybe like a puffer. I don't know, because like I've done the saltwater thing already with a big tank, so I don't really know if I would do it again. But maybe like a predator hap or something like that. So white clouds. So Ginger got timed out. Nightbot's out of control. So I'm sorry, Zen Ginger. So stop spanning with caps. All right, I have hair dye in my hair, but I gotta get it out. LOL. All right, Neon Tetris. Now that would be kind of cool, Rockford. That would be a guppy trio. Not bot. Ridiculous. Yes, he is. So not Nola Jane is here. All right, so it's 9:51, so we do have to get rolling. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'll give you guys a couple minutes or a couple seconds here to go ahead and put in the hashtag fish tank barn. And then we will go ahead and we'll roll the first one, and then the second one we'll do once we get the first person there. Rules are going to be like Dance Fish. You're going to have a minute to claim your prize. So, and I apologize, I was not as clear as I probably should have been in the beginning, but you do need to be present to win. So I have my trusty timer here. All right, so we're gonna have it going once. So So let's go ahead here, and I'll get the Nightbot up. We will do Nightbot. We'll do. All right. So let's see if I've done this right. Looks like I've done something right at least. All right. Let me do the screen share, and we will do a hashtag fish tank barn, and we will roll the first one. We are going to. Let's see what we did. I thought I did it right. Now let's do this. Fish Room Fever has won the giveaway again. He won Dan's recently too. All right, so Fish Room Fever, you have 1 minute to claim your prize. So Fish Room Fever. Fish Room Fever, are you here? All right, so Fish Room Fever, go ahead and send me. All right, so Fish Room Fever, what do you want? Do you want the Aquarium Co-op, or wow, River Life got spammed out? That's funny. Fish Room Fever, do you want Aquarium Co-op or Flip Aquatics? Let me know real quick, and then I'll draw the other one. So Fish Room Fever Co-op. All right. So the next one we are going to we're going to draw it again. So 49 eligible users. Let's go ahead and roll it again. So rolling it for the Flip Aquatics. Chevy Fish is one. So Chevy Fish has won the Flip Aquatics gift card. So Chevy, are you here? So I'm going to give it a minute here, and yep, Chevy's here. Okay, so Chevy, send me, and Fish Room Fever, send me your email address. Real quickly though, if make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe button. Can't talk. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. So definitely congratulations to you two guys. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your support for the year. So we'll go back and we'll kind of just chat for a few minutes, and we'll go from there. So let me get back to all the proper screenage, and I already have the gift cards purchased and everything. So I'll go ahead and just send those to you guys, tonight. So you guys have them. So we got 52 on now. So let's go ahead and try to get the 50 likes, just so we have, see if the theory holds true. So Chevy Fish, send it to my email, mhow9@hotmail.com. So definitely have a everyone, I want everyone to have a nice holiday. We'll do this like once a year, just to just to have some fun and everything. So send it to him. I figure we'll do once a year we'll do something like this, just to kind of celebrate the year, celebrate being another year being on So yeah, if anyone wants wet insulation, yeah, Amber left. I think Amber was hitting a tired moment. So so yeah, I was gonna say Nightbot put her to sleep, but that's not true. All right, so we are at 9:57. So I think we will start wrapping it up here. So yeah, Lumpy Dog has won the wet drywall. ChevyFish1@gmail.com. Okay. Don't put your email out there. But I think I got it memorized, maybe. Or I'll view it. Anyone wants. Yeah. So yeah. So I think we got everything. So by the way, the open it was the what it's called. It's called the Big Bright Light Show. It's in Rochester, Michigan. So if you guys missed the open, I'll actually put it on here for the last couple of minutes so you guys can see it, and then I'll come back for just a second and close it out. But it is something pretty cool to see. They basically light up the entire downtown. So I went last night and sort of drove through it, but and videoed it from my car. But let's go ahead and check it out here real quick. So this is the welcome. So yeah, wet drywall does scare the snot out of me too. So apologize for the little bit of the bumps with the road, but Michigan, the roads are. It's definitely even better in person. This video actually doesn't do it justice. I need to get a assistant and have them film it while I drive. So that's a good suggestion. I've not made it to the light tunnel in Warren, and I heard there's one for this somewhere else too, like somewhere else. Thanks, Nightbot. The drawing's over. So let me pop it back now. We're at the beginning again. Now we're towards the end actually. So that was the Big Bright Light Show. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, Nightbot will be, we will disengage our friend the Nightbot after this, but I wanted to use it for the giveaway. Figure to keep it easier on the moderators and everything. So, and so we definitely, now the lights are off. So, yeah, so Nightbot is going to get replaced. But yes, check out Dr. Black. Dr. Black is streaming next. So I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, etc. Have an amazing holiday break, whatever break that may be for you. And with that being said, I don't think I will stream on next Tuesday, but I will stream sometime next week. I'm not sure when it will be yet, but yeah, so we'll figure out that, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll post it in the normal places. So happy holidays, guys. Congratulations to Fish Room Fever and Chevy Fish. And with that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and have a good holiday, guys.